Okay. What's going on, Wes? What's going on, 24/7? All right, so let's get started, guys. Hello, everyone on YouTube and on X. Hello, everyone that's on TikTok. Appreciate you guys joining here. Let me see. I got some news article. Obviously, I want to look into, but I also have some charts to do. Obviously, on YouTube, I won't be able to show my charts. I'm controlling everything on TikTok. So, with that being said, let's start. The crypto market is slightly down. BTC and most top coin fell around 1%, and about 90 of the top 100 coins are in red. Traders say the market is very sensitive to macro news and must hold, which it already broke, right? It must hold above 96K. Then we could probably see 106K, right? Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin, that kind of already went out the window. What's going on, JF Capital? I mean, WF Capital. What's going on, brother? I see you. If you look at Bitcoin, it already got rejected right over here, which is at 94,160. I was personally hoping that we could at least try to break the 98K level, but it didn't. So right now, we're barely holding at 88,559. What's going on, Tim Shea in the house? DP, welcome. Appreciate you guys. Hi, Smack. Welcome. 24/7. What's up? I did say hi, but just want to make sure. Yeah, geez. Tim Shea, a member of my YouTube channel for 30 months. Appreciate your support, bro. It's been a very, very, very long time. All right. So, what's going on, Joel? What about Lunk? I wouldn't touch it. All right. Yeah, so it did get over the channel, and now it looks like it got rejected over here. Now it looks like we're gonna break down again, and the 74K prediction, which is where I put Doomsday, looks like it's gonna happen. Now, what's crazy is that I was doing a little bit of, you know, expert research, quote unquote, and the short term, everything is bearish. A lot of people are bearish. Long term, everything is bullish. Until the long term fundamental changes, I'm going to continue being bullish, even if I see Bitcoin tap around 66K. Even though the most important level that shouldn't be broken is around 74K. So we break below that, then definitely it's not gonna be good. At least in the short term. That's what I'm looking at. All right, so here another analysis say the total crypto market cap dropped about 2% with more than 250 million in liquidation. The move is farm as normal, 30% pullback inside a bigger bull cycle, not the start of a new long bear market. So I just kind of touch on that, and there you go. you also hearing it from another technical analysis. I mean, I could show you guys with on-chain data why so many people are still bullish. I'm just gonna have to take a little bit and yeah, take the time and go through every single indicator that's showing what I'm telling you and what I've been trying to tell you before anything. So, Dave, if you're putting some emojis on YouTube, I cannot see it, bro. That's the funny thing. All right, so fades right. Okay, so this is talking about the 195 million Bitcoin outflow. What's going on, Charlie? Welcome in. All right, let's take a look at BTC and what's going on with the inflow and the outflow of the ETFs. It's better you don't see it, Waddy. All right, Dave. All good. Let me see. Dashboard. Uh, the fear and greed index is at 25. Let me go to ETF flow. That's what we want to see. Because it has been a little bit of both, right? Some people fear and other people are buying, So right now, when it comes to ETF net flow, 195 million outflow came out of Bitcoin and 42 million came out of ETH. That's as far as December 3rd was shows in data. So it does look scary. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm not bearish until I see that market structure break on the weekly chart. Rich, thank you. Bitcoin will get the rug pull, I believe. I don't see how Bitcoin is gonna get a rug pull, but all right. JP Morgan keeps a fair value target around 170K per BTC over 6 to 12 months using model that compare Bitcoin to gold. They admit recent price drop, but say the long-term case from volatility adjust metric is still intact, which is what I am saying. Short term, very bearish, right? Everything looks like you should be selling all your bags and run for your life. Long term, very bullish. Some even dare to say that, this could be the starting of a new cycle, which could last a couple of years, just going up and then going down, goes up and then goes down. But in the long term, everything is going to stay bullish. Now, I know as far as Bitcoin, that's definitely happening. I am concerned for altcoins though. I don't see much of the altcoins moving unless they're the one that already got a ETF. Those are the only coins that They're moving. They're doing okay. We're talking about the XRP, mainly XRP. I believe by today or tomorrow, the ETF inflow should probably hit about 1 billion. So it's been those damn ETF jeets. Yeah, I know. But this is what's crazy, right? We all wanted institutions to get involved because that's what made crypto more secure, at least long term. It shows that it could stay within the US. But the problem is that now they get to manipulate this market however the heck they feel like it. Okay, so I have heard good things about XRP. Yeah, I mean, XRP long term, I am bullish on it. I mean, you'll be crazy not to be bullish on XRP. And the reasons, hold on, guys, do you want me to put the chart here, even though I'm not going to be moving it around? Or do you just want me to keep it this way? Totally up to y'all. What's going on, Gladiator? Welcome in. So, what I'm saying when it comes to XRP is that long term, very bullish. You'll be crazy not to be because um, they're building something, an infrastructure, and it calls a lot of investors' attention. Um, if you want to know more, I would suggest you take a look at Ripple Swell that happened November 4th, and you'll see the big players that were there talking. So that we don't see that big price boom, and it's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I admit that. I see that. But eventually, it's going to be okay. All right. So, analysis argue Bitcoin path depends heavily on a big corporate holder, which is strategy. If its stock and balance sheet stay strong and it doesn't dump Bitcoin, it could still reach the 170K zone. It's not a sentiment. If not, sentiment may flip fast. The spray from far away. What do you mean, Tim? From far away, meaning what? Guys, I am attending both chats, so and this is the part that I was saying as well. That's just something Max says. Oh, okay. So Unchained data shows a new Unchained study says Bitcoin, a key Bitcoin metrics has flipped into a bearish regime that historically matches cycle top. It tracks ETF flow, liquidity, and past pattern to warn that risk for early 2026 might be higher than most traders think, meaning they do think that 2026 might be bearish. But then let me show you guys the data that says the total opposite of that. Let me see if I find it here. Give me a minute, real quick. Rogaba just won 30K. What the? Let me see. I'm trying to get this here for you guys. Give me a minute. All right, so I'm gonna break it down, right? Oh no, no, no. All good, Tim. All good. So let me break it down. So short term, more bearish, fragile market just took a big hit. Bigger cycle, multi year still looks like a bull market that had a heavy correction, not a confirmed long crypto winter yet. So it breaks it down. What's happening on chain? Long term holder, 155 plus days. Big old hands have taken profit. Long term holders supply dropped from about 15.75 million to 13.36 million. One of the deepest sell wave of this bull run, right? Now, Coinbase destroyed CDDD spike in late November. That means a lot of very old coins finally move and sold. This is a short term bearish. They're locking in profit and often happen late in bull leg, right? Now, Bitcoin, I mean, 5+ year whale coins are still growing. Some of the very oldest wallet are still holding tight. Exchange supply between November 21 to November 27, coins on exchanges fell sharply from about 2.4 million BTC down to 1.82.183 million. Usually when they're seeing coins move from exchange, especially Bitcoin, right? That just means that they are planning to hold versus when we see the opposite. We see Bitcoin move into exchanges and it's by large amount. That's usually when they're planning to sell. So fewer coins sitting on exchange usually means less ready to sell supply, which is bullish long term. People move coin to self custody or OTC deal. Profit loss behavior. Uh, what's going on, Steve the Canadian? Welcome in. Yo, it's Wadi and Tin. Did you change your setup, Wadi? Looks much cleaner on YouTube than before. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I got a new laptop, so that's what helps, but I appreciate it. All right, so the SOPR metric show if spent coins are in profit or loss dip below one, meaning many coins have been sold at loss, not just at profit. Over 25% is now on the water. Holder bought higher than today. That looks similar to early 2022. It's painful, but not the end of the world, right? What's going on, Epic? Welcome in, welcome in. XRP going under $1. Jericho is very possible. Now, there's a lot of data, guys, so bear with me here. Supply verdict, selling pressure from long-term holder, that's bearish. Big exchange outflow, and some whales still holding, that's bullish. So it's a mixed sentiment when it comes to that. leaning slightly bearish in the short term, but supportive for long-term holder because fewer coins are packed on exchanges. Now, demand status are big buyers buying, right? This is the part where we touch into the ETF. In October, in October and November, wait, let me say, TW Nico, what's going on? Welcome in. So in October and November, spot Bitcoin ETF saw about 3.4 to 4 billion net outflow, money leaving instead of entering. Very recently, there was a small inflow rebound out top. Okay. Um, where is it? Okay. Many leaving instead of entry. Very recently, there was a small inflow rebound, about 288 million in 5 days. But today we saw a fresh 195 million single day outflow. Research note says a lot of that selling was hedge funds unwinding trades, not long term ETF investors totally giving up, but still selling pressure right now. Futures and trade, open interest, how many future contracts are open, and funding rates have dropped a lot. Leverage has been washed out. That means less casino style leverage, which is good for long term health, but also show weaker demand from traders for now. Big money right now, mostly selling, cautious, bearish is the short term. Some institution remain long term bullish, but today actual flow says more money leaving than entry. Money condition is money flow into market. So global global and US M2 money supply is growing slowly, not shrinking. So we are not in a brutal money tighten like part of 2022. The Fed recently cut rates, but Bitcoin actually sold off that news, which means market were already overheated and people used the event to take profit. Now, I know guys, it's a lot, but trust me, I went over this whole thing and it's like it keep you intense and you over here like, oh my gosh, this is so bearish, this is so bearish, it's all bearish. But you're gonna understand at the end. Now, other micro stuff, Jan carry trade, equity stress, ETF outflow has made investor more risk off. They're reducing risk in both stocks and crypto. Liquidity, money printing, kind of neutral. Not huge money, not a massive squeeze. Risk appetite is weak, cautious, which is slightly bearish for Bitcoin in the near term. Risk level low, medium, high. So it says, putting it together, ETF outflow, heavy long term holder profit taking, minor stress, and fragile global risk move. Leverage mostly flush future now overheated, meaning this is a good idea. Leverage mostly flush futures now overheated. Fear is already extreme. Some on-chain metric says deep reset, not total doom. So the fact that all those leverages got taken out is actually better. Is XRP going on the Jericho? I said the possibility is there. I will have to take a look at the chart and then wonder what's going on there. All right. Risk level today, medium high. Not as dangerous as the euphoric top in October when everyone was greedy, but still risky because demand is weak and big sellers, ETFs, some whale and stress miners are active. Bull market start as status, early, middle, late, top zone. Cycle clues. The last halving was on April 20, 2024, cutting reward to 3.12 BTC per block. We're now 19 months after the halving and already had a new all-time high, 126 in October, followed by a 30% correction. MBRC, these are the actual data that a lot of experts is are out here using, right? It says valuation versus what people pay is only around 1 to 1.2, right? Far below classic bubble top. So it's telling you the bubble top on that metrics, on that on-chain data should be around 7 to 9. And right now we're nowhere near. We are at 1 to 1.2. Pi cycle top, famous cycle top indicator is not flashing a top, which is the 111-day moving average 108K. The 200 moving average is at 250K. The fast line is nowhere near crossing over the slow line, meaning those need to cross together. The 101 is the fast one, and the slow one is the 350, and they're nowhere near touching each other. So therefore, there's still not a bull cycle top. All right, so on dashboard, even called current pie reading chill zone, not peak mania, while market sentiment is fear. Several big on-chain report describe this is a mid-cycle, late cycle reset, not a brand new multi-year bear market. So bull market status, this is the final conclusion, everyone. Not early enough full top zone by the classic on-chain stream. Think late middle to early late inning of the bull with a serious stakeout in progress. The conclusion: short term data leans bearish, cautious, big money, it's not aggressively buying, and risk is still elevated. The bigger picture: we still look like we are in a late stage bull market that just had a heavy reset, not a confirmed long term market yet. This is based on real data, no hype, simple Bitcoin truth. That's it. Now, if anyone still thinks we are in a bear market or whatever it is, then by all means, believe it. What I am believing it's my research. What I am trusting is my research and the data that I am finding, which adds more to my research. Until I see that data change, until I see that the weekly structure is broken, then and only then I am going to say, all right, guys, I think this is finally the bear market. In the meantime, there's a lot of indicators out there and on-chain data that is showing that no, we're nowhere near. So, what's going on, Anthony? Welcome. What I read somewhere, all the XRBTF have had no outflow for 12 days. Carnival, yeah, they only had inflow so far. I could check just to make sure, but so far it looks like inflow. Oh, inflow close to a billion. Nice. What up, bro? What's going on, Anthony? Sal Napier still has legs. Yeah, Sal, that's what I've been trying to say. But, people still think that that's it. This is the end. Everyone run for your life. Wes says Bear. If you would say so, Wes. No way, because several ETFs. Yeah, Sal, that's the thing. There's more than just the ETF, right? There is also the fact that institutional demand it's in play right now. We got companies building new treasuries almost every other week or so. So the demand for Bitcoin is there. I don't know why people focus so much on the short term versus the long term, which is fundamental. Fundamentally, Bitcoin is freaking bullish. We should already be above 140K. What's going on, Purple Bitcoin? When am I going to review your project? Didn't I review your project a while back? Yeah, so which language is this? Which language is this? This is English, I believe. Titan Studio. Oh, ouch. Really, Shrek? All right, so cracking these DCA into altcoins and IMF. Oh, that's what I forgot. See, I got all these indicator and I did not include one important one, which is the IMF. So let me see over here, guys. Let me go. All right. So a popular trader says if BTC loses around 75K, which is funny because I was telling you 74. That's what I'm looking at. So if Bitcoin loses 75K in the next big correction, it could repeat a 2022 style bear market into 2026. If that level holds and BTC forms a higher low, the bull trend can stay alive and send prices much higher. So key level 75, 74. Lower than that, I mean, I would even dare to say 70 and 66. Lower than that, then everybody and their mother better run. Well, unless you're a long term holder, then it doesn't matter where the market goes, whether if it goes up or it goes down, you're still going to be, holding because you believe in it. So PCE inflation report could move Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and XRP. I didn't actually see what was the PCE data for today. Okay, so Wall Street expect PCE around 2.8 to 2.9. What's going on, Web3? Welcome in. Interesting. Let me ask my assistant because do any of you guys know if the PC data has come in yet? Let me check. I Wadi 9 years holding and accumulating XRP and proud. Nice, nice, nice. U.S. Bureau of Economy Analysis released a September 25 personal December showing the headline PCE almost increased 2.8 over a year. This data delayed due to the government shutdown. What I want to know if it actually came out today. Yeah, nothing from today. Okay. Okay. So yeah, they're still waiting for PC data. That's all. Future hopes. I'm still bullish, at least for now. Well, that's the thing that I keep saying. Like I'm still bullish, and then later on, once I see the break of the structure, then I'll reconsider. But fundamental claim that we are still good to go. I just got a feeling like all this is just yeah, guys. Let me do something on TikTok. Let me restart because I feel like the fact that I am lagging, it's not helping at all. Let me do a restart on TikTok, guys. I don't know what the hell was I thinking when I decided to change some settings. I'll be back. What's going on, Lazy Jedi? Yeah, I did something here and I must have messed up big time. Give me a minute, guys. I'm literally resetting my TikTok. Okay, let me see this. Okay, let me see now. Is there still lagging? Do, 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 do. Yeah, this ain't right. All right, guys. Having an issue here with my computer. So for now, let me end the live stream. I appreciate you guys like always. Let me see what's going on here on my desktop. See you guys later.